Hello everyone, this is Mark Van de Wettering of the Brainwagon blog. I've been working on something tonight for Christmas actually. I mentioned a while ago that I found some 99-cent LED Christmas lights that I wanted to retrofit to do something a little more fancy. I'm actually going to be installing these in a Santa hat so that they'll blink on and off. But so toward that end, I took the circuit that I used for my pumpkin and my ATtiny 13 pumpkin, and I decided to do the same thing here. So on this little whiteboard I just have an ATtiny there with some current limiting resistors and two LEDs, one red and one green. They're pretty saturated, and I'm just using another Arduino as the programmer for this, just like I did in the ATtiny 1.13 pumpkin project. If you haven't seen that, you can surf back and find out that. And I've written a little program that takes currently about 256 instructions, and basically it reads a switch and it will either crossfade LEDs like this, or it will blink them on and off like this, or it will cross blink them. Oh. Blink, 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 blink. Or it'll go back to solid on. So there's 4 modes. I actually have space to implement a few more if I could figure out some other modes, but for right now that's pretty much what it does. And eventually what I'll be doing is taking, so the reason there's only 2 LEDs is eventually I'll be stringing these LEDs that I got. They'll actually be switched on and off by a little small transistor, probably a 3904 or a 2N2222 or something. And they'll all be driven by a 9-volt battery, and we'll have a this breadboard has the 7805 with the 2 filter caps on it. So I will eventually get this all running on a small breadboard, and it'll be neatly tucked into the back of my Christmas hat. So I hope that by the weekend I'll have this all stitched together, hot glued or whatever I'm going to be doing, and you'll be able to see the finished product. But I'm pretty happy with the code right now. I think that this is at least good enough to at least test test the 2 different. Yep, everything seems to be working. So this has been Mark Van de Wettering of the Brainwagon blog.